Hi everyone! My name is Dr. Paul Dorado. I'll be your instructor this semester for Philosophy 110, Logic and Critical Thinking. Goal for this video is just do a very quick little course introduction, give you some sense of what the semester is going to look like as a result of the various kinds of COVID-19 restrictions we're under. All the information that I'm going to talk about today is contained within Canvas on the syllabus page in more detail, but figured this would just give you a little bit of overview, and then we'll be ready to start up the semester next week. So my goal for this semester is going to be for all of you to do as well as possible in this course. Your success is really what I'm interested in, what I want to bring about. To help with that, we're all going to need to sort of be flexible. The semester is probably going to throw some curveballs at us. We don't even know when we're going to shift from remote learning to the hybrid course structure that we're eventually going to be doing this semester yet. So I'm going to try to be as flexible as possible with accommodating you and your needs. I just ask a little bit of flexibility as well if I have to change things around a little bit. If I do have to change things, I'm always going to try to change them for your advantage, to your benefit. Also, communication is going to be really important as well this semester. If there's something you need from me, let me know what it is. I can make a lot of accommodations. I can be pretty flexible in the things that I can allow you all to do, but you've got to talk to me. You've got to let me know what's going on in your life, what you need, and what I can do to help bring it about. So what's the semester going to look like? So for at least the first 2 weeks of class, we're going to be operating remotely. What that means is the class is going to be done online. This is going to be the easy part, though. There's actually not that much to set up here. Basically, we're going to use Zoom, and all you need to do is come to the Zoom sessions at the normally scheduled times that classes would be held. So the Tuesday and Thursday, where we would normally have class, and the times class is scheduled for, you'll just go to those Zoom sessions, and we'll just hold a class. Part of the classes that we'll do remotely will involve some group work. We'll use Zoom's breakout functionality to help us with that. It'd be a useful tool, I think, particularly early on, so you get to meet some people, and so you can also sort of practice working together with each other, helping to learn the material. At some point later on in the semester, the class is going to move to a hybrid structure. So what that means is, because of COVID-19 restrictions, we can't all be in the same room at the same time. When we do shift back to face-to-face instruction, what I'll do is I'll divide you all up into 2 groups, and each group will come to campus 1 day a week, so either on Tuesday or Thursday. I'll assign those groups. More information on that as I sort of get a sense as to when we're actually going to switch to that way of instruction. And then we'll have certain sort of in-class activities that'll take the place of the group work that we were doing during the remote portion of the course, and then that will sort of be replaced by these in-class activities. And then at the very end of the semester, following spring break, we will again end the semester fully remote, and we'll just do that like we did the first couple weeks of the semester, however long it happens to be. So that's the rough layout of what the semester is going to look like. While you're doing the remote portion of the course, and maybe even when we're doing the hybrid stuff, if for whatever reason you can't make a class section, I'm going to try to make recordings of the sessions available, either just recordings of the Zoom session, or if it's a classroom, there's the Echo 360 recordings of the class sessions. You can use those to make up the material that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get access to. Let's just talk a little bit now about what we're going to be talking about in the course. You don't really need to prepare anything for Tuesday's class. Just come in. Our textbook is this one. Reason in the Balance. Try to get it as soon as you can. We're going to start using it pretty swiftly. I maybe can make photocopies of the first chapter or so available, but get it as soon as you can. We're going to start working on it pretty straightforwardly. My goal is we should get through about half of this textbook, about 8 chapters or so, by the end of the semester. The topic of this class, Logic and Critical Thinking, we'll do a whole big introduction to precisely what that means on Tuesday, so I don't want to go too much into it now, but at least an initial starting point, think of what we're going to talk about in this class as what is it actually that makes sense to believe on the basis of the evidence I have available to me. Now, we all have a lot of information that we're exposed to, and we all need to sort of figure out what conclusions were sort of warranted, what conclusions we should draw on the basis of that information. What we're going to do in Logic and Critical Thinking is we're going to develop some resources and skills that you can use to sort of make better judgments about what to do with various kinds of evidence, various pieces of information, and, hopefully then make some better, more rational conclusions about how to go about navigating life and navigating the world. So that's our goal for the semester. Like I said, we'll spend basically the whole first day going a little bit more detail about precisely what it is we'll be talking about. But that should be good enough for this introduction. Thank you all very much for watching the video. I look forward to seeing all of you, and even if only digitally, on Tuesday and starting next week. And yeah, have a good beginning to your semester. All right, bye.